With chapter 1173, the full thing is out. Let's read it and go over it and give it a rating together, shall we? Oh my goodness. Chapter 1173 titled The Generation of Warriors. Usopp cover page, because that's the only warrior he'll ever be, is on a cover page. Chapter starts with all of the evil Damiroverse giants, and they're turning around and like, yo, Zoro, you got a plan? Say, what's up, bro? But the Damiroverse giants notice the rest of the giants, and they're trying to kill Yaoru. So Zoro turns around and he's like, all right, bet, y'all want to see what I got? So he's jumping on the heads of the giants so he doesn't turn around and get Damiroverse. But then my dude Zoro turns around and slices all of the Damiroverse giants at the same time with the Santorio, crossing up the Six Paths attack. Then Dory and Bragi go to slice Zoro, but Zoro jumps in the air and they slice each other's shields instead. Zoro is absolutely him. I'm hopping out of the frame right now so y'all can read, okay? Then we cut to Brook and Gunko, and Brook is wriggling his way over to Gunko, calling her Princess Shuri. But he's like, it's not possible, I knew you 80 years ago, so you can't be her. He said it's your blue hair, it's your two different color eyes, your connection to the Holy Land, it has to be you. He didn't want to see for the rest of his life because she's the one who killed her own father, who was nice to Brook. Lo and behold, Imu's like, Gunko, you're not retaining any of your memories, are you? And we see Gunko's eyes go back to normal for a second. But Brook gets unwrapped by the bandages at that point, and he turns around and he's like, I'm free. And Imu's like, yo, stop. So Imu takes control for a second and wraps Brook's leg up. Then we see Brook block an advanced Conqueror's Haki attack from Imu, because of course he does, because he's him. And then we cut to the rest of the Straw Hats, and we see Robin is the only one tied up in thorns, and Nami wants to get her out. But Sanji arrives to the rest of the Straw Hats. Lo and behold, we see Summers taking the kids to the ship. Then we see the rest of the kids' parents coming in order to save them, but then a giant evil sun god turns around, one of the nightmare monsters, and attacks them. The rest of the giant warrior pirates are attacking the sun god, and then they decide to hit it with a combined attack just like Dory and Bragi, Gogaku's sovereignty. At first it was just the two of them, but then Road wanted to join in as well. The giant evil Luffy falls on the ship, and in an ironic act of liberation, destroys the ship, because the sun god can only liberate, even if it's through destruction. And that's the end of the chapter. I do love my Chopper, and I think she loves me. Absolutely peak chapter. I can't wait for next week because there's no break after this one. You know the fighting is just gonna heat up every single week going forward. And you know we're gonna get an insane climax for Elbaf as well. Let me know what y'all think down below. Don't forget to drop a like and follow over the follow me on all the platforms like YouTube, Twitch, Discord, Twitter, Instagram.